Hello everyone, welcome to our yoga class. I'm Piera and I have Karen and Jamie with me who will be helping me with the yoga class today. So we are actually going to start today laying down on our back, nice and easy. And just take a few moments, connect the soles of your feet together, open those knees to the side. Make sure that your lower back is nice and relaxed on the ground there. Open those palms to the sky and just close your eyes here. We're going to stay here for a few moments just to reconnect with your physical body. And maybe checking how you feel today. Take a moment to check with your heartbeat, to feel your heartbeat. How often are you aware of your heartbeat? And then check with your breath. Take a nice and deep inhalation through your wide open nostrils. And on your exhale, just to let go, to release any tension, any tightness, any blockages, any extra thoughts, anything that is no longer serving you. Let's take one more nice and deep inhale. Whenever you're ready, take your time with that breath. And on your exhale, if you're relaxing, melting yourself into the ground. And whenever you're ready, let's gently bring those knees together. And then bring them down to your chest to give yourself a nice hug here. Maybe lift your shoulders up and trying to bring the nose just in between those knees here, really stretching the back of your neck, stretching the spine. Good. We're going to bring those shoulders down and bring those hands just on top of the knees here. And we're just going to go on the circle to massage the lower back. Circling those legs, drawing the circles. Very nice and gentle massage for the lower back, to wake up the lower back, change the direction. Good. And let's bring those feet up here. We're going to start clenching those toes and those fingers just to go through the small joints here. And at the same time, we're bringing a lot of blood down away from those feet here, just down towards your lower back, towards those hips. Good. We're going to start drawing the circles now, moving those ankles, those wrists. Good. Getting the blood flowing through those areas. They usually get neglected. Very important to move all those parts around. Let's change the direction for 5, 4, 3. Taking your time. If you need to go a few more rounds here, feel free to do it when you're doing it at home. 1, good. Now we're going to start cycling, so we're starting to wake up knees, elbows, shoulders, hips. Make sure that you're drawing those edges, nice and good range of the movement. Not just here, you really want to extend those arms, extend those legs for 3, 2, engaging through the core at the same time. So start engaging the whole body. Change your direction for 5 more. Good. 4. Nice and good. Remember, you're drawing those edges with those fingertips, with those toes. 2. Nice and strong core. And 1. Good. Now bring both of your hands down to the ground and let's bring the left leg down. So we're going to start working only with the right leg. A little bit more for that hip joint. Both palms on the ground, shoulders and the hands on the same level as your shoulders. Having like a T shape here. Lower back down, engage through that navel. Make sure the core, make sure it's nice and stable on the ground, the lower back. And let's go in the circles again. So point those toes as much as you can and let's bring the leg down to the side. Then you really want to draw those edges. So you want to bring the right leg across the left all the way to the other side. Bring it up, that nice and full range of the circle here. Good. 4, 2. So we're going to do 3 rounds each direction. When you're doing it at home, I recommend you to do maybe 5 rounds at least. or even up to 10 if you feel like it. Let's go the other way, getting that nice movement right through that hip joint. There's a lot of stagnant blood in the hips, especially if you sit a lot or if you never move that hip socket for a while. Good, one more round. Good, and let's bring the leg down. Good. We're gonna change the side the same way. Make sure that your lower back nice and stable on the ground. And let's go, bring it down. Keep trying to keep that leg nice and straight as much as you can. Again, wherever you are today, that's not the competition. There's no strict rules. Everybody's different. But you really want to feel that movement. Maybe you start feeling the warmth in that hip joint as well, in that hip socket. Good. And let's go the other way for 3 more rounds. Really feeling every single detail. Control the move. There's no waving here. There's no dropping it down. Nice and controlled. Feeling and experiencing every detail. Good. Well done. Let's bring it right up. And you're going to bring those feet, knees together. Let's bring those knees to your chest. And this time we're going to start rolling up and down. Good. Whenever you're ready to roll yourself all the way right up into center, I'm just going to turn around here. And let's stretch those hamstrings a little bit. Nice and straight legs in front of you, toes up, engage. Maybe just move that flash a little bit more to the back so you really have it nice and stable. Straight back, let's reach it up, inhale. And on your exhale, nice and flow forward. So we're going to start flowing, just warming up those hamstrings. For 2 more. And 1 more. Good. And whenever you're ready, let's stay here. Good. You can try and bring those hands just on top of those toes. If you can, if not, maybe your hands here. Maybe you're still here. Maybe this is as far as you can go, but you will still feel the stretch. Good. Take a nice and deep inhale. And on your exhale, maybe a little bit lower. Maybe just to bend your elbows. Keep the belly in, protecting the lower back. Good, and let's lift up here. Good. We're going to cross our legs. Let's bring our left hand to the side. Reach your right hand up first here. Inhale, open. And exhale, bring it right forward. Inhale, open, slide that hand back, open the chest. And exhale, slide that hand forward and reach. Make sure that your hips, both of your sitting bones on the ground. You really want to get that stretch in your lower back and that hip in your spine. Also that shoulder and chest when you're opening it. Good. Belly right in and forward. Inhalation, let's change the side. So we're just doing 3 rounds here. Again, you can do a few more rounds at home. When you're doing an inhale, open the chest. And on your exhale, let's start sliding that hand forward. And reach into the fingertips. Make sure that the hip is on the ground. Good. 2 more. Inhale, nice and gentle. Open. Exhale, bring the belly right in. Slide it forward. Inhalation. Opening up the chest. And bring it right forward. On your next inhale, you're going to bring those hands. Both hands go back. Lift the chest. Lift your heart. And exhale, you're going to bring those hands forward. Interlock those fingers. Reach and stretch. Let's go 2 more. Inhale. Nice and open. Bring it back. Lift your chin up. Lift your chest. Don't sink into your shoulder. Make sure that you lengthen that spine. Lift up. And exhale, interlock those fingers. Belly right in. So waking up the whole spine. Strengthening that spine here and strengthening your lower back. Lift up. Good. Bring it right forward. 1 more time. Good. Let's come right back into center. So your legs are still cross-legged. Let's come forward. And then one leg gonna go on one side and then on the other. So we're gonna come into a gentle squat. You don't have to go all the way down yet, wherever you are. Let's just Maybe move on the circle or side to side. Really kind of like getting into those hips. Giving yourself a nice stretch. Good. And let's leave those hips up. Exhale, bring them right down. Inhale, up. Maybe feeling the difference every time you do it. Maybe you feel our hips opening up a little bit more with each round. Again, we're doing 3 rounds here. When you're doing it at home, you can go up to 5, 10 rounds. Whatever feels good for you, whatever is it you need. Good. Stay here and then heel toe those feet. Hips wide apart. Bend those knees. And then just relax those hands down. Relax your head down. Good. And we're going to go side to side. Nice and wavy. Flowing side to side. Maybe going a little bit more to your left, a little bit more and to your right. Good. Coming right back to center. And let's go vertebra by vertebra. Slowly, slowly. Right up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open the chest, open the heart. And let's go one more time, round your back, tuck your chin. Nice and flowing. Inhale, open. Good. Coming right back to center. We're going to start shifting your weight into your right leg, nice and soft knee. Get a hold of the left leg just in front of you. Good. Staying here, really finding that balance. Good. Whenever you're ready, we're going to bring the same leg. So get a hold of that foot. You're going to bring it to the back. And let's see if you can extend. Maybe you're still finding the balance wherever you are. Spread the toes nice and wide. I like to kind of like grab onto my big toe especially. It's really helping me with the balance. If you can extend the leg in the back, try to open it as much as you can, really holding on to that air, maybe for that balance, for 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to bring that hand, right hand down to the ground, and see if you can extend the left, and bring it a little bit more to the side if you need to help you with the balance on those fingertips. If you want to go a little bit further, you can extend the left hand up. Might not be happening wherever you are. Good. Still having that balance, that control, that left leg in the back. You're going to bring it all the way right down to the ground. So that foot is still to the front. The left foot is parallel to the back of your mat. Warrior 2. So let's lift up here first to find the alignment as much as we can. Making sure that knee as much as you can right under the heel. So you don't put all your weight into your knee here to the front. You want to have it nice and protected. Nice and straight leg in the back. And you really want to rotate those hips to the front or to the side of the mat. Open that hip to the side of the mat. Knees forward, toes forward. Nice and good hip opening in. Again, up to whatever you are today, basically. Good. Let's leave the right arm up. The reverse warrior, stretch it all the way. And we're going to bring those hands down. So you're going to bring the right hand forward just in front of you and then followed by the left hand. Your legs are still in the warrior 1. Nice and strong, belly in. And maybe you can start walking those hands forward a little bit more. Really getting the nice stretch in that hip. And then see if you can start shifting that hip more kind of like to the back to get a little bit more. So from here, slightly back to really reach and stretch for 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's walk it back. Let's lift one more time. Inhale, nice and strong, lift, stretch. Exhale, bring it all the way right down. And rotate that hip forward. Bring that knee down. Low lunge. Let's lift those arms up. Good. Drop the left hip forward so it's not opening to the side. Left hip forward. Make a wider step if you need to for your balance. Knees and toes forward. Let's go again. Hips square to the front. 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's bring those hands down and step the right leg back. Good. Let's give it a nice stretch, working those heels up and down for those calf muscles here as well. Good. And let's bend the left knee and let's start reaching the right heel down. Keeping it there. Don't move just one leg. Yes. Give it, breathe into those hamstrings. Breathe into the calf muscle. Really give it a nice stretch here. Let's change the leg. Good. Bring that heel down as much as you can. It might not be touching the ground wherever you are. Ooh. Sleep a little bit 2 and 1. Good. And ready to walk those feet forward. And we're going to go into a squat again. So toes out, heels in, toes out, heels in. Bring those hips down. Again, you might feel the difference when they did it the first time. How does it feel now? If you can find your stability here, stop here for a moment. Maybe bring those palms together. Try not to go here. We really don't want to be here. You really want to open the chest, drop the tailbone down. Then maybe bring those elbows into that inner part of those knees. And open those thighs, open those hips. For 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's bring those hands down. Lift up, heel toe, those feet together. This time we're going to interlock those elbows. Soft knees, bend those knees, interlock those elbows. And just allow your head, shoulders just to hang here. Then maybe side to side. And then slowly, still keeping those elbows interlocked, coming right up, vertebra by vertebra, to lift those elbows up. Still have them interlocked. And as you're lifting yourself right on those elbows, lift up and stretch, stretch, stretch. And then release it down. Good. Let's start shifting our weight into the left foot. Good. Get a nice hold of the right leg now. Belly right in. Soft knee. We're not trying not to lock your knee. Nice and soft knee, especially if you have any problems with the knee. I like to again to grab into my big toe to help me with the balance. Ooh. Staying here for a few moments. Left leg is usually a little bit more wobbly. Good. Bring it right into your chest if you can. That knee. And then slowly, with the control, get a hold of the foot, of the ankle, whatever you can reach. You're going to start moving back. Good. You might feel the difference with the left and the right. Remember that big toe on the ground. Grab into the ground. And open for 3, 2, 1. Good. Control. The left hand goes down into the fingertips, so you have nice extension of the spine, straight back, belly right in, extend. If you want to take it to this next step, you can extend the right hand up. Might not be possible today wherever you are, choose any variation. You can step the left hand to the side if you need more balance as well. Good, with the same control, you're going to bring the right leg down now. Good, into warrior 2. Let me turn around so you can see me. So on the other leg now. So your left leg in the front, right leg in the back. The foot is parallel to the back of your mat. Hip nice and open, belly in, knee right on top of that heel. Bend the front knee as much as you can. Might not be there, but if you can, 90 degrees right here. So you can really engage through the thighs well, nice and strong. Let's lift the left arm up. And on your exhale, we're going to follow the left arm down. Bring the right arm down. You're going to start working those hands forward and slightly into diagonal. forward, really reach and getting the nice stretch. Maybe you want to just stay here for a few more breaths, or if you can, kind of like shift those hips slightly back, give a little bit more of a stretch here. 2 or 1, good. Let's walk those hands back, nice and strong, to lift up. Go all the way right up now. Exhale, flowing all the way forward. Good, rotate that hip down, bring that knee down, low lunge. Good, make sure that the hips square to the front, make a wider step. You can slide the leg more to the side if you need to. Drop that hip down, navel in, squeeze those glutes so the lower back is nice and protecting. You don't sink into your lower back. Lengthen those arms up, lengthen that spine, and get into those flexors here, get into those psoas a little bit. For 3, 2, or 1. Good, bring those hands down. Let's step the leg back. Good, just walking those heels for now. And you're gonna leave the right heel down again. Bend the left knee, get a nice stretch to those hamstrings. You can bring that foot a little bit more back even if you need to the right foot. If you want to give it, so if it's here, you can just slide it back to give it a little bit more of a stretch for those calf muscle especially. Good. Let's bring it back and change the side. Again, you might feel the difference the first time when we did it, and how does it feel now? Should be a little bit looser. If not, stay there for a little bit longer if you need to as well when you're doing it at home. Good. And let's walk those feet forward into our squat. And we turn around, toes out, heels in. You definitely should feel the difference now with the first time when we did it. Palms in front of your heart center, shoulders down, and just stay here for a few more minutes. Good. Now gently release those hands down, bring them right back. Sit down on those hips, and let's give ourselves a very nice hug, just we did before when we were laying down. Really bring those knees to your chest. Good. And we're going to challenge our core a little bit here. So you're still here, knees to your chest, bring that belly right in. Squeeze it, really engage through the core. You're going to come up onto the tips of your toes first. Find that balance. You really want to find that balance. You really need to engage through the core. And whenever you're ready, lift 1, 2. As soon as you relax your core, you will fall probably. So really make sure that you're there. Good. Still keeping that core engaged. You're going to start unwinding. So you're going to bring the one hand right under the knee. Bring the other hand right under the knee. Shoulders down, straight back. Legs in front. Our boat pose. So options. That's the first variation. For your second option, to extend those hands just in front of you. Third option, to extend those legs. For 3, 2, and 1. Good, well done. Let's gently release. Feet down. We're going to do the counter pose now. So palms under your shoulders, fingertips towards those heels. And let's lift up into a reverse tabletop. So really push those hips right up. Maybe release your head down. If you have any problems with your high blood pressure, just tuck your chin in. Lift and stretch it right out here. If you feel good enough, you can try and extend those legs forward. Reach it up. Good. To come back, bend those knees. And let's release those hips down. Good. Coming right back to center, cross those legs. And let's take a nice and deep inhale to reach reach those arms up. Exhale, tuck your chin and round your back. Inhale up. And exhale, open. Interlock those fingers right in the back to open the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades in, shoulders down. Bring it right back to center to give yourself a very nice hug here. Maybe around your back. Let's go gently side to side just to get into the shoulder blades a little bit more. To the shoulders. Good, well done. Gently roll right up. Inhale. Exhale. Open the chest, open your heart. One more time. Inhale here. Connect those palms together and just bring them in front of your heart center. Thank you so much, everyone.